How do machines think? How do they do it so fast and so better? Listen to the story that's coming up next and you wouldn't worry about machines outthinking you ever again. In a quiet lab, a group of scientists gathered around their latest creation, Thinker. A gleaming human-like and realistic robot sitting atop a pedestal, humming softly. Thinker could calculate faster than any human, solve puzzles, and even play chess. Among the crowd was Eleanor, a sharp-eyed journalist known for her probing questions. She approached the machine's creator, Dr. Turing, a man who had famously asked, "Can machines think?"
Dr. Turing, is this it? The first thinking machine?
Eleanor began. Dr. Turing adjusted his glasses and smiled faintly.
That depends on what you mean by thinking, Ms. Eleanor.
Well, can it solve problems?
Oh, certainly. Thinker, what's the square root of 961?
Turing said, motioning toward the robot. In a cool, mechanical voice, Thinker replied, 31. Eleanor didn't seem impressed.
Impressive, sure. But calculators do that too. What makes this machine different?
Thinker can learn. Show it a game of chess, and it'll master it. Teach it a new language, and it'll adapt. But the real question isn't what it can do. It's whether it knows it's doing it.
To test Thinker, the scientists pitted it against a champion chess player. The game was intense, Thinker's mechanical precision against the player's intuition. Move after move, Thinker countered every strategy until, finally, it announced, checkmate. Eleanor said, stepping forward.
Thinker, do you know why you made that move?
I made it because it was the most optimal move to win, Thinker replied. Eleanor crossed her arms.
And what does winning mean to you?
There was a pause. Thinker answered, winning is achieving the objective programmed into me. Dr. Turing stepped in.
You see, Ms. Eleanor, Thinker calculates probabilities and outcomes. It plays chess better than any human, but it doesn't know what chess is. It doesn't feel the joy of victory or the sting of defeat.
Later, Eleanor followed Dr. Turing into his office. The room was cluttered with papers and diagrams, a testament to his relentless pursuit of understanding. She began.
Dr. Turing, if it doesn't understand what it's doing, then how is it thinking?
Turing leaned back in his chair.
Let me ask you a question, Ms. Eleanor. Imagine a room with a person inside who doesn't speak Chinese. Outside, someone slips notes in Chinese under the door. The person inside has a guidebook that tells them how to respond to each note by matching symbols. They write a reply and slip it back under the door. To the person outside, it seems like the one inside understands Chinese. But do they?
Eleanor thought for a moment.
No, they're just following rules. They don't understand the language.
Exactly. That's Thinker. It processes symbols, follows rules, and produces answers, but it doesn't understand. Thinking, as we humans experience it, involves understanding, self-awareness, and a sense of meaning. Thinker lacks all of that.
Turing said. As Eleanor prepared to leave, she asked one last question to Dr. Turing.
So, machines like Thinker, they'll never truly think?
Turing smiled.
I wouldn't say never. The question isn't whether machines can think. It's whether they can think in a way that we recognize as thinking. After all, if a machine behaves intelligently, who's to say it isn't thinking in its own way?
Eleanor walked out into the crisp evening air, her mind buzzing with possibilities. Thinker had amazed her with its precision but left her grappling with deeper questions. Was thinking merely the manipulation of symbols, or was it something more? Something human. Something alive. Eleanor's questions echo some of the most profound inquiries explored in Artificial Intelligence, a philosophical introduction by Jack Copeland. Here are the key questions and how the book addresses them. 1. What does it mean to think? Thinking, the book explains, is more than following rules or manipulating symbols. It involves understanding, meaning, and self-awareness. Machines, like Thinker, can simulate thought but lack true comprehension. 2. Can machines ever truly think? The book argues that machines might one day mimic thinking so convincingly that we consider them thinking, but their understanding will likely differ from ours. 3. What's the difference between human thought and machine processing? While machines process data and follow logical rules, humans bring curiosity, creativity, and subjective experience to thinking, qualities machines currently lack. These are just a few of the philosophical puzzles tackled in Jack Copeland's thought-provoking book, which challenges us to rethink intelligence, consciousness, and the very nature of thought itself. What's your take on whether machines can think or not? Comment below with your names and we will name the character of our next video after those with the best answers. The next story will be on another interesting question: is the human mind just a very advanced computer? If you want the answer to this and several other complicated questions in the form of short, sweet and research-backed stories, subscribe now, and become the most interesting person in the room, especially when it comes to complicated topics.